If you're looking for a calm, serene place to take a literal walk in the park without having to leave your neighborhood, then stick around because today we're going to be talking about Walton Ferry Arboretum, the hidden gem park of Hendersonville, Tennessee. Hey everybody, this is Darren A. Wilson, Greater Nashville Area Realtor, and today we are going to be taking a tour of Walton Ferry Arboretum. But first, if you want to learn more about Hendersonville, Nashville, and the real estate market here, that's what we talk about here on this channel, so please subscribe and hit the bell below for notifications. So Walton Ferry Arboretum is located on the western peninsula in Hendersonville, Tennessee, right on Old Hickory Lake. And you'll see on the map here that it says Walton Ferry Arboretum on the Google Maps GPS. But if you're actually pulling up to the place, it's on Walton Ferry Road, but there's no sign out front that actually says Walton Ferry Arboretum. There's a sign on the road that says Environmental Study Area, and there's an arrow pointing to the right. You'll turn in there, and then once you actually get up to the start of the trail, it says Environmental Study Area and Nature Trail. So that's what you're looking for. One of the coolest things about this park to me is the fact that it is just in the middle of a neighborhood and it's really easy to pass it by. It sort of adds a little seclusion to it, which is why I call it, a hidden gem of Hendersonville. My wife first went there when a friend of hers who also lives on this peninsula, we live on this peninsula as well, went there with our daughter and her friend and her daughter. And when she pulled up, she didn't even realize what it was. And when she got in there, she was like, oh, wow, this place is really cool. You should check it out sometime. And I did. And it's really a nice spot to go if you just want a little quiet and a peaceful walk and some nice views as well of the water and the beautiful trees. I mean, it's an arboretum, so obviously there's beautiful trees there. But it's a really fun place when you want to go somewhere and just kind of get away from everything. So without further ado, let's take a look at Walton Ferry Arboretum. So there's a couple different entry points into the Arboretum from the parking lot, and this one right here opens up into the tree nursery. You can see the little, basically what look like sticks coming out of the ground with little wrappings around them. Those are baby trees. There's a number of educational placards around the Arboretum as well, dealing with the wildlife and with some of the different trees and the different species of plants that are growing around there. Obviously it was fall when I filmed this, so you can see everything is kind of turning brown and a lot of the leaves were falling off the trees, though not all of them, as you can see here. Now, a lot of the trail is kind of like this. It's a little bit off-road, and sometimes you may come in contact with something in the middle of the trail, whether it's a tree branch or sometimes a big spider web, so be on the lookout for that. But this is just a little look of sort of the depth of the place and what is surrounding you when you're actually walking through the trail. Some of the trail, right when you walk in and up into this other section of the park, which we'll see in a minute, is actually wheelchair accessible. You can see there's like the paved section there. But most of the trail is more like this here. Some of it's a little bit more rugged than this actually, but this is a better sense of what most of it's like. You'll see more of it in just a second. So this nice open section right here isn't really all that far from the entrance, and the Arboretum in general, it's a little bit longer along the coast than it is wide. So if you're trying to find your way around and you sort of are getting lost, which can happen when you're on later sections of the trail, it's not too difficult to sort of figure out where you're at because it's not that huge of a place. So this is a pretty common sight along the westernmost portion of the trail where it opens up into the water. There's several different spots like this. It's a good place to do some fishing or just take in the nice view. So the trail does go off in a couple different directions, and in addition to these placards that you see again here, there are actual wildlife that come through every once in a while. I saw a deer while I was here, but I didn't manage to get it on video. Here, I just had to throw this in because I found it looks like some kids probably were smashing pumpkins around Halloween time. This is just a warp speed view of the trail. I just wanted to give you a sense of the depth of it and just a sense of what it looks like when you're walking through it. It goes quite a ways back, and if you get all the way to the end, there are some funny things that you may find, which I'll show you here in just a second. Now, when I filmed my video for the top 3 parks of Hendersonville, Tennessee, I had a shot of this bridge in there as well. And yes, I filmed this more than once from different angles, and I know it's silly, but I had to put it in there again. Don't worry, I was okay. Okay, so if you make it all the way to the end of the southernmost portion of the trail, you will come across this as your reward for finishing the trail, which is a water treatment processor for Old Hickory Lake. Pretty funny. All right, everybody, if you enjoyed that, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up below, and feel free and save and share this video with anybody who's interested in Hendersonville. If there's anything you'd like to know more about this park or about Hendersonville, Nashville, or the real estate market here, I would really appreciate it if you reached out to me, ask me any question you have, no matter how trivial it may seem. That's why I'm here, and that's why I make these videos. If you want to contact me, you can go to darrenawilson.com, or my contact information is available below in the description. So thank you so much for watching my video today. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell below for notifications. I hope to see you soon. Bye now.